welcome back to another video. Today is Wednesday, and so I have to go into work in a couple of minutes for my internship, and today is my supervision day. On Wednesdays I have supervisions for an hour, and I'm doing a biopsychosocial presentation today on a client. And if you aren't aware what a biopsychosocial is, it is something that's usually conducted at the beginning of a therapy session, and we basically gather biological, psychological, and social information because those factors really play a role in someone's life. And so I will be presenting a case today, and that's what I'm doing for supervision. Later on today, I'm actually not sure what the plan is, but I have a lot just of heavy schoolwork this week. I have a presentation, or sorry, not a presentation, a paper due next week that's about 14 pages or so. And so I'm really just deep diving into that this weekend. I have 7 pages done so far, so I like to tell myself that I'm halfway there so that I can, feel a little bit good about myself. As I mentioned, very heavy workload this week, and so I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like for me. But I just made some coffee, and I'm so sorry if you hear the vacuum in the background. We have a German Shepherd, and she sheds a lot, and the vacuums are going all the time. But yeah, I just made some coffee, like I said, and I'm gonna be making my way to work. I really hope that you guys enjoy this week's video, and I will see you a little bit later. Today is Thursday, and I would be lying to you guys if I said that I feel so energetic, because I am so tired, and I genuinely think all of the sleep deprivation is catching up to me from Chicago, and it's not the best time because I have a lot going on. But as I mentioned before, my main priority this week is really just focusing on schoolwork, and as of yesterday, I actually have a couple of tasks that I need to complete for my internship, and so I'll also be having to work on that over the weekend. But my main priority for right now and for today is to fuel is to just nourish my body and have some breakfast. If that doesn't show you how tired I am, I don't know what does. My mind is going a little bit ballistic and crazy. But I'm gonna have some breakfast, and I'm gonna enjoy my morning because I don't necessarily have to be at work so early. So I'm genuinely gonna take it slow and go outside, get some fresh air, play with my pup. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to enjoy my morning. Today was such a nice day in terms of weather. It was so sunny, and the temperature was just perfect. But I was able to go to the nail salon earlier today, and I did French tips, but I did green instead of the classic white because it's March and it's St. Patrick's Day month. And I honestly love how they turned out. They look really nice and elegant. And now it's a lot later in the evening. I believe it's about 6 o'clock in the evening, and we're getting ready to go out. We're gonna get some dinner and meet up with some of Everton's coworkers, and we'll see what else we get into for tonight's evening. So let's go. I really hope I'm not jinxing myself, but I have this really obnoxious cough, and one of Everton's coworkers had COVID last week, and he told me about it, and I got freaked out because I mean, obviously you guys probably know by now, but I get sick so easily. My immune system is crap, unfortunately, and I'm just praying that I don't get sick. You guys, please pray for me because I do not want to get sick again. Oh. So as you can tell, today is the following day, and it is 9:14 in the morning, and I already feel so accomplished because I filmed an almost 15-minute PowerPoint presentation, and the presentation isn't due until 2 weeks from today, but I do have a class that's starting on Monday of next week, and I already looked at the syllabus and I know that it's a heavily loaded class, and so I want to make sure to just get the presentation out of the way so that I can focus on the new curriculum. But the plan for today is to work on a little bit more of homework. I'm going to try to get ahead and work on the first assignment that is due next Monday, basically, or not next Monday, next Friday. And so I'll be doing that a little bit later on today, but I will be making my first stop at the grocery store because I have to get a couple of items for dinner tonight. And when we come back, I'm gonna take my pup on a walk and then do a little bit of a workout and then come right back into my office to work on schoolwork. Like I said, this week is just going to be very heavily school loaded, and that's genuinely what life looks like sometimes. And I have a little bit over a year and a half left of my program, and I'm very excited to cross the finish line. But I still have, I have to finish my generalist placement, and then I have my clinical placement. So I have a lot of room for growth still, and I'm very excited and looking forward to that. But before I start rambling and getting ahead of myself, let's make our way to the grocery store first. I did it. I finished my paper and all of the other things that I needed to work on, which I'm very excited about because now I can just enjoy my evening, especially because Everton and I are going out tonight. But I did want to come on here and close out the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.